White DJ speakers. Are they good? Are they bad? Are they worth it? Maybe, but let's talk about it. What's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Casey K. I'm a wedding and event DJ located in Portland, Oregon. Today we're going to talk about white DJ speakers, but also white DJ gear. What are the pros? What are the cons? Are they actually worth the money? It really just depends, you know? It depends upon who you are, what kind of market you're in, and what you are trying to achieve. They're amazing, but they also have their setbacks. First, let's start with the basics. The pros are wedding appropriate. All things white are great in the market that I'm in. I am in a large city. So when I first started DJing, I had all black gear, Alto speakers, then I upgraded to the EV-ZLX, but everything else was black. If you're an entry-level DJ, I don't want to discourage anyone, black speakers are fantastic. I still have a black sound system and a black setup that I utilize for non-wedding events, or maybe I'm doing a wedding outdoors where I really don't want to bring the nice white stuff to get all nasty and dirty, then I'll bring my black setup along. I do have the RCF J8s as well. Column arrays are great for most of the events I do. So let's talk about the pros. The pros of white and versus black. White is wedding appropriate. The aesthetics are gonna look fantastic. Or even if you have a white facade that covers up your 6-foot table, you need to have all white. So if you have a black DJ booth or a black facade and then white speakers, it's gonna look odd. So keep in mind, if you do go the white speaker route, you're gonna have to get a white either facade to cover it all up or a white DJ booth, which I have, Danny Max, shout out. That is going to tie it all together. If you go white, you gotta get everything else white as well. Even my uplights are white, my photo booth is white. Everything is pretty much white for the most part for my main reception setup. Not only do clients love it, not only do I get compliments from guests at every single event I do on how great they look, but also vendors love it. Photographers, videographers, planners, they all have good things to say about it. Aside from my DJ skills alone, white DJ speakers and white DJ gear will set you apart from the other competition. Do they sound better? No, it's the exact same stuff. It's just a different shade. Got white here, got black. I don't think there's anything in between. If there is, it's probably not gonna look that great. Like blue speakers, purple speakers, no. So it's either black or white. Again, just depending on which event you're doing, where it's at, and what your market is, that is gonna tell you if it's worthwhile. I paid $6,500 for this white Evox 12 system about 8-9 months ago, somewhere around there. Again, $6,500, it's not cheap. So if you're not doing very many weddings or your rates are still kind of down there and you're climbing and building your business, don't get discouraged. White speakers are great when you can get them, if you can afford it. I personally wouldn't go grab them right out the gate if you're still cutting your teeth in the DJ, wedding, and event industry. So, with that being said, let's talk about the cons. The cons are they get blemished pretty damn easy. They get scratched pretty damn easy. I constantly am cleaning these things and getting rid of all the chips and stuff like that. They show up so much worse than black speakers. Let me give you guys an example. So here is the speaker. You can kind of see if I get close up on it on the corners here. You do see some of this blackness. It's hard to tell in the actual video here, but it's much more noticeable in person. So the edges do build up that dirt. I do clean them after every single event. The major thing to worry about is the bottoms. Clearly, those are gonna get hit and scuffed on things more than anything else. Moving around right here to the back, again, nobody's gonna notice unless you point it out, but when it gets chipped, it just looks a little bit worse, if not a lot of bit worse than black speakers. So, how do you fix that? How do you make things look better once it's scratched or blemished? This is the answer right here. I use it on a lot of different stuff around my house, but mainly on my white DJ gear. This is a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. It works wonders. You get it a little bit damp under the sink or with whatever water you have. Give it a nice little scrubby dub, then wipe it down with a wash rag afterwards. It'll take out the vast majority of all these little blemishes. If this doesn't do the job and you have a serious nick or it's cut down to the wood and it took the white off, then you would utilize? This thing right here. It's a white paint pen. You got to make sure you get the right exact shade. There's like bone, off-white, super white, ultra white, eggshell. Make sure you get the exact same shade, or if not close enough to it. Open this bad boy up, and these will go over the serious dents and scratches to make everything white again. Now, what I utilize to keep these things safe, I don't have an enclosed trailer. I have a 4Runner, I fold the seats up, there's a lot of space back there, but I am stacking these things on one another, and I'm toting them around in soft cases. Clearly, if you have an enclosed trailer or you have a van or something just bigger in general, go ahead and get the hard cases if you can. The main part of these things actually getting nicked and damaged is in transport. So I just have the RCF soft cases, they just slide right over the top. They do a good job, but they aren't nearly as good as hard cases. Goes without saying, but by all means, the soft cases are great. Just be extra careful with them. I am constantly nimbly bimbly trying to be as soft and gentle and delicate as I can with these white speakers. Almost having them for a year, they're in amazing shape. Now, a really big thing to keep in mind is no matter which speaker you have, but especially with white speakers, you want to get a no food or drink sign. This is a sticker. I just put a little white gaff tape and I slap it right on the top there. If you don't put these stickers on your subwoofers, people are going to set their drinks on it. Don't get too mad at them. Be nice about it. Be professional. Excuse me, sorry, no drinks on there. It's just, people are gonna do it. They're drinking, they're not thinking, they don't know how expensive it is, especially when they're partying and having a good time. So don't get too upset if somebody does go to set a drink on your stuff. Be nice about it, but also be professional, be firm, let them know it's not acceptable. But these things come in super clutch, and I got this from Aaron Strawn. Mad shout out to that guy. So in conclusion, these things are fantastic. If you're in the right market, you think it's going to be awesome in your zone, wherever you're located in the world, I definitely recommend getting them. I'm very happy with them, but once again, it's not for every single event. My personal opinion is they're fantastic. I love them. They were a great investment. I have been DJing professionally for 10 years. I've been doing it full-time for 3. So I have had to build up to be able to afford the things I do have. So if you're not able to, you don't have the funds, or maybe you're just getting started as a wedding and or event DJ, don't get discouraged. Pay your dues, cut your teeth, work, get your stuff in there, and then eventually build your gear as it goes. And that's it. So hopefully you got some good pieces of information. Maybe you've been on the fence or over the ledge and just needed a little bit of extra pep talk to get you some white DJ gear. Start off and make sure that you get all white stuff. So you can get a $300 5-panel facade. Pro X 5-panel is what I used to use. So by all means, you gotta have other white DJ gear if the white speakers are really gonna pop. But that's it, everybody. Thank you so much for checking out this gear review, the RCF Evox 12s, even in black. White or black, doesn't matter. They're fantastic. Absolutely my favorite mobile system I've ever had, or let alone heard. But with that being said, everybody, thank you so much for checking me out once again. More reviews on the way, more gig logs on the way. I'll see you on the next one.